Hello, and welcome to today's discussion. I'm Claire, and I'm joined by Alan. We're here to explore the latest news and developments in politics and beyond.
Hi everyone, I'm Alan. We'll be diving into several key stories, so let's get started.
First up, NPR retracted a story that falsely reported Justice Samuel Alito's retirement from the Supreme Court. The story was published shortly after the Supreme Court delivered its final opinions of the term.
That's quite a dramatic turn of events. What did NPR say about the retraction?
NPR attributed the error to a misunderstanding. The article was taken down quickly after it was realized that Justice Alito had not announced his retirement.
So there was no official announcement from the Supreme Court about Alito's retirement?
Exactly. The Supreme Court did issue its final opinions of the term around the same time, which might have contributed to the confusion.
I see. It's interesting that NPR acted so quickly to retract the story. Do we know if there were any consequences for the reporter or NPR?
The reporting suggests that the error was blamed on a misunderstanding, and it was a veteran Supreme Court reporter who wrote the article. There's no mention of specific consequences, but it does highlight the challenges of breaking news in real time.
That makes sense. The pressure to be first can sometimes lead to mistakes.
Moving on, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected President Trump's effort to restrict birthright citizenship, dealing a significant blow to one of his key immigration policies.
The court ruled that children born to parents in the United States illegally or on temporary visas would still automatically become U.S. citizens?
That's right. The decision was 6-3, maintaining the right to American citizenship for nearly everyone born on U.S. soil. Trump's administration had argued that the 14th Amendment Citizenship Clause required more than just birth on U.S. soil.
So what are the implications of this ruling for future immigration policies?
The ruling effectively upholds the long-standing interpretation of birthright citizenship. It could impact future efforts to restrict citizenship through executive orders or legislation.
And how did this decision relate to the Supreme Court's previous rulings on citizenship?
The court's decision is consistent with previous interpretations of the 14th Amendment. It reinforces the principle that birth on U.S. soil is a primary determinant of citizenship. Let's shift gears to India, where General Dheeraj Seth has taken charge as the new Chief of Army Staff. He's the first officer from the Armored Corps to lead the Indian Army since 1997.
General Seth has a distinguished career, having headed 2 operational army commands along the Western Front. What are the key challenges he faces?
General Seth is expected to focus on modernization, technological integration, and operational reforms. His tenure is likely to be shaped by the need to address evolving security challenges.
The Indian Army is undergoing significant transformations. How might General Seth's background in the Armored Corps influence his approach?
As an Armored Corps officer, General Seth brings extensive command experience. His background could influence a focus on mechanized warfare and border readiness.
That makes sense. Modernizing the Army while maintaining readiness is a complex task.
Back in the U.S., the Supreme Court has struck down limits on how much political parties can spend in coordination with candidates for Congress and president. This decision backs a Republican appeal and overturns a more than 50-year-old federal election law.
So political parties can now spend unlimited amounts in coordination with candidates?
Yes, that's correct. The ruling removes previous restrictions on coordinated spending.
This could significantly alter the campaign finance landscape. What are the potential implications for future elections?
The decision could lead to increased spending by political parties, potentially influencing the outcome of elections. It may also prompt further legal challenges or legislative responses.
It's worth noting that this ruling aligns with the court's recent trend of expanding free speech rights in the context of campaign finance.
Exactly. The court's decision reflects a broader interpretation of political spending as a form of free speech. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that these stories highlight significant developments in both U.S. politics and international military leadership.
Indeed, from the Supreme Court's rulings on citizenship and campaign finance to changes in military leadership in India, there's a lot to consider.
That's all for today. Thank you for joining us.
Goodbye, and see you later.